Hello everybody, welcome to the show. Please hit the subscribe button and give this episode a thumbs up. Lauren, Pumpkin, Efred, and ex-husband Josh finalized their divorce in September 2024. They now share custody of their 4 children on a weekly rotation, having waived child support to simplify co-parenting. Is embracing happiness with partner Darren Kitchens, who she credits for urging her to stop settling for the bare minimum. She's also prioritizing her 4 kids and actively sharing he despite these positive strides. Pumpkin faced eviction from her Georgia trailer in late May 2025 for nearly an unpaid rent and utility. An incident spotlighting their ongoing money struggles. December 2023. Anna Chickadee Cardwell died from advanced adrenal carcinoma. The event unraveled multiple complex legal battles and emotional wounds. Shortly after, Mama June petitioned for custody of granddaughter Caitlin, Anna's 12-year-old. In September 2024, a Georgia court ruled in June's favor, granting her full legal and physical custody after Caitlin testified in court that she wished to stay with her grandmother. While Caitlin remains in Georgia with her grandmother, her younger sister Kaylee now lives with biological father Michael Cardwell in Alabama. June admits she hasn't been able to say goodbye to Kylie and finds the separation heartbreaking. The show's latest season, premiered May 3, 2025, focuses heavily on these strains: Pumpkin's divorce and co-parenting adjustments, the lingering grief surrounding Anna's passing, and the custody tug-of-war for Kylie, and the emotional distance from Kylie. June admits that adjusting to full-time parenting for Kylie, alongside her husband Justin, has been a huge adjustment, after several years without minor kids in the home. Yet she says it's gratifying, and that Caitlin reminds her of Alana Honey Boo Boo. Has publicly criticized Mama June over missing trust, unaccounted for, which June acknowledged had been spent. Major turning point in Lauren Pumpkin. Effie's marriage is sending shockwaves through Mama June's family, and it's changing everything. On Mama June, Family in Crisis, viewers witnessed the severity of how June's addictions and fractured relationships with her family have impacted Lauren. After becoming the primary caretaker of younger sister Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, plus caring for her own children with husband Josh Eford, Lauren's marriage finally took such a hard hit, the couple divorced. Now, in the wake of this pivotal shift in Lauren's personal life, June's relationship with her daughters is evolving too, revealing long-buried tensions and surprising moments of solidarity. Alana and her mother have seemingly come a long way since filming Season 7 of Family Crisis. The pair were still in a rocky place at the beginning of the season, with Alana still airing her grievances with her mother to her followers online and with her friend on camera. But the mother and daughter recently spoke to In Touch prior to the premiere of the season, and it was clear that the pair were at least united in support of Lauren's choice to end her marriage. Although Alana admitted that Josh had stepped in as a father figure for her in the years she had lived with her sister's family, she felt she had to support her sister's decision. She admitted at one time she hoped they would fix it, as they had in the past when confrontation arose, but she eventually realized her sister wasn't happy and needed the change. June, on the other hand, felt that the couple were bound to separate, pointing out the awareness that came to the family after the loss of her daughter, Anna Marie Chickadee Tony, to cancer in 2023. June noted everyone in the family then became aware of what had been placed on the back burner in their lives. Although there is still tension between Alana and June in Season 7, it is nice to see that the mother has taken small strides to repair the relationship she has with her daughters. Boo Boo Thompson just flipped the script on the dysfunctional Mama June family crisis curse, but it's not over yet. June attempting to make amends with Alana was a first step. In April 2021, Lauren told In Touch that her mother's behavior was the main issue in her marriage. Now that the marriage is broken beyond repair, there is room for June to make amends for the damage she once caused by continuing to support her daughter through this time of transition. June has been sober since 2020 and has recently featured her weight loss transformation in Family Crisis, which, after all, used to be titled Mama June From Not to Hot, with the original premise of the series meant to focus on the matriarch's weight loss journey before the family crisis erupted. June also took the tentative first steps to repairing her relationship with her daughters in the most recent episodes of Season 7, who have grown wary of their mother's tempestuous approach to conflict management. June demonstrated in recent episodes of Family Crisis that she is willing to take steps toward repairing her relationship with her daughters, signaled by returning part of the funds she had appropriated from Alana's savings as a child actor. Although June made a show of arranging a large check to present to her daughter, as though she had won a prize, instead of accepting replacement funds for what had been stolen, it was at least a small olive branch to her youngest daughter. With the return of the funds and her support for Lauren's choice to divorce and start over, June has been building back trust in her relationships with her children. June recently showing a united front with Alana in support of Lauren indicates the family dynamic may have shifted significantly following the divorce. We have Caitlin, too, so that's definitely a consistent reminder in having Caitlin. June's daughter Lauren Pumpkin Shannon exclusively told In Touch in June 2024 during a joint interview with her family. We want to keep that alive, too, 'cause that is her mama Thompson's sister and former guardian, Lauren Pumpkin, FERD. Also told Parade she thought the documentary was really good, but she did have one edit she would have made. Mama June and Honey Boo Boo are seen during a segment of Good Day New York on May 28, 2025 in New York City. Photo by Michael Simon / Getty Images. The only complaint I have about it is, think that they could have just slowed it down a little bit more and just kind of given that opportunity to let the stories play out and things like that, said the 25-year-old. Did feel like it kind of moved a little fast. But other than that, it is Alana's story and it's part of what she wanted to tell, and it's her point of view. So for me, it's kind of like a really big step in growing up and kind of owning your story. Thompson's 28-year-old sister, Jessica Shannon, added, she got to express her story herself, not through somebody else. Was Honey Boo Boo. Thompson opened up about life as a star after her toddlers and Tiara's appearance launched her into stardom, as well as her struggles at home with her mother, who struggled with drugs for years. Thompson accused Mama June of having stolen $35,000 0 cents from her at the height of her addiction in an interview with AST Month, saying that the fee she earned from Dancing with the Stars Juniors was only recently repaid to her. Alana Thompson visits Page 6 Radio to discuss the 100th episode of Mama June Family Crisis at Sirius XM Studios on May 30, 2025 in New York City. Photo by Gary Gershoff / Getty Images. However, there was no sorry, said Thompson, who also claimed she's never received any money from her years on Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. Mama June has now been sober for more than 5 years, but the teen admitted that forgiving her for her past behavior is a journey. Was so distraught by the news that at the time, she stated she was considering legal action against her mother, who had attempted to end Mama June's house. Feel like there's any secret animosity anymore, like it's nice to go to my mom's house on Sundays and have dinner, and everybody can talk, everybody can communicate, like he's in the kitchen helping my mom cook, or, it's just kind of nice to have that dynamic. Josh has also moved on fast. Less than a year after the divorce, he welcomed his 5th child in May with another woman. Over the years, Josh and Mama June had a rocky relationship, and Pumpkin is relieved to put that in her past. I can see in some scenarios where Josh may have not liked my mama because of past situations, but at the end of the day, she's still my mom. But there's a lot of things that we couldn't get past, and moving forward, and I'm very much happier. Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson and Mama June grew up with her 3 siblings, Joanne Shannon, Joni Shannon McDonald, and James Edward Shannon, and 2 half-siblings, Michelle Shannon and Nicole Shannon. The reality personality suffered from cataracts as a child, and since she left them untreated, she was declared legally blind. She is completely blind in her right eye, but has reduced vision in the left. Despite having some work done in later years, June continues to struggle with everyday tasks. Hence, she often uses the feature on. June pregnant with her first daughter, Anna, when she was an early teenager. The Mama June Family Crisis star welcomed Anna shortly after her 15th birthday and had to drop out of high school to look after her newborn child. However, June earned She eventually lost Anna to terminal adrenal carcinoma on December 9, 2023, as reported by In Touch Weekly. Despite the loss, June continues living life with her other 3 daughters, Jessica, Lauren, and June and her family were first featured on television screen's reality show Toddlers and Tiaras. The series documented the journey of June's youngest daughter, Alana, who occasionally competed in beauty pageants. Alana's extroverted and noteworthy personality caught the audience's attention, earning her and her mother a spot in their own spin-off, Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. Premiered on August 8, 2012, and continued for 4 seasons until 2014. 2017, June returned with her own show, Mama June From Not to Hot, which followed the matriarch's weight loss journey. After undergoing bariatric surgery and sleeve gastrectomy, June reportedly lost over 300 pounds. The later seasons focused on her relationship with boyfriend Gino Dogue, which ultimately led to her arrest in 2019 on charges of felony possession of drugs in Alabama. The turn of events impacted the lives of her daughters too, as Alana was sent to her elder half-sister, Lauren, who looked after her and gained. After accusing Michael of selling the same pipeline dream to his new wife that he once sold to Anna, June claimed that Anna was worried that Michael would take Kylie away from June and following her death, insisting that it was something Anna really struggled with. Based on her recent comments, June has seemingly began to make peace with the fact that Kylie is no longer a consistent presence in her family's life. However, Anna's youngest sister, Alana Thompson, who proclaimed on social media in July that Michael and London were not allowing Kaylee to see Caitlin, recently told Us Weekly that her niece's absence is something have to. The 19-year-old did, however, reveal that Anna's death has united her family in other ways, despite the current situation with Kylie. Anna passing has brought us all together as a family more, just because we see that life is not as long as we think, she said. Sometimes can end fast that we were hoping. Mama June star Lauren Pumpkin Shannon says co-parenting relationship with Josh Efford has been a cases custody cases. June Shannon London Smith Mama June News Mama June Shannon Mama June Shannon Mama June Family Crisis Michael Carter Wabes. Absolutely criminal that 2 girls that lost their mother now have to live apart from each other just because their grandmother is a greedy and their mother was stupid enough not to leave in writing what she wanted to happen with both of her daughters. That was negligence on her part. He's the bad guy because he doesn't want to leave his child unsupervised with a recovered meth addict who stole her children's money and sold their possessions out from under them to bankroll her addiction. But June is always a victim, right? She, for some reason, fought to get custody of Caitlin and is now sad that the kids don't see each other. How about this silly idea, June? You reach out to Michael and ask to set something up for the Elgis to regularly see each other. Easy peasy and totally doable. Now this is useless at this point, but did Anna not have this in writing? Honestly, neglectful if you know you don't have the other parent able to care for your kids in the event of your passing. And you don't nail down a plan for your kids. Inexcusable. Who do you think suffers? Your kids. Did Anna not know she had limited time? Come on. Mama June Shannon, Lauren Pumpkin Shannon, Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, and Jessica Shannon star together in Mama June Family Crisis courtesy. But being suddenly thrust into the spotlight put intense pressure on Alana. Her mom June Shannon, aka Mama June, and her sisters. Anna nicknamed Chickadee Jessica, and Pumpkin, born Lauren, that they still struggle with today. Mama June Shannon, Lauren Pumpkin Shannon, Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, and Jessica Shannon appear together on the latest season of Mama June Family Crisis Vaughn. Know for a fact, wouldn't be able to be in college and be in Colorado and financially take care of myself, she continued. But there is times where do wish that could handle things in private and then not just be all over the internet and everybody not have their opinion on it, because everybody has an opinion on everything you do. Alana joked, could go and donate $10 million, 0 cents to the children's hospital and they'll be like, she only donated $10 million, she only donated to this one children's hospital, and that would be a problem. They found a problem in everything you do, you. Alana Thompson, aka Honey Boo Boo, is pursuing a nursing degree. Photo. Pumpkin, who is going through a divorce from her ex Josh, shared her feelings on her reality experiences as well, saying, "Feel like in between has helped and it has not helped. Just because, when it does come to big, relatable problems like me going through my divorce, my mama's drug addiction, the stuff with Draylin, all of those little things, it would be so much better and easier for us to do with them if we weren't in the public eye." She continued, "Because do feel like once you're in the public eye, people just kind of switch the narrative to whatever they want it to be. They don't really care about the facts and the truth and whatever else may come along with it. What they care about is what's going to get them more views, what's going to get their story. What season 7 will continue to follow all of last season's intense family drama, says fans. We'll get updates on the aftermath of Anna Cardwell's passing, June Shannon's custody of one of her granddaughters, and Alana Thompson's college life in Denver. Philo offers a 7-day free trial for new users. Philo charges users $28.00 a month after the free trial and offers more than 70 live channels and has an on-demand library with more than 70,000 movies and shows. Offers access to premium add-ons including And the Movies and More package. Fubo gives a free trial to new subscribers. Varies. You'll also receive $20.00 off the first month for Pro and Elite plans, $25.00 off the first month for Essentials plan, off the first month for Latino plan. That's Mama June Shannon sharing her candid reaction to daughter Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson's recent Lifetime documentary. After the 19-year-old Here Comes Honey Boo Boo star opened up about the darker side of child stardom in Was Honey Boo Boo last month, her mother told Parade she was definitely not mad about her decision to speak out. Thompson's sister and former guardian Lauren Pumpkin Efford also told Parade she thought the documentary was really good, but she did have one edit she would have made. Mama June and Honey Boo Boo are seen during a segment of Good Day New York on May 28, 2025 in New York City. Photo by Michael Simon/Getty Images. The only complaint I have about it is think that they could have just slowed it down a little bit more and just kind of given that opportunity to let the stories play out and things like that, said the 25-year-old. Did feel like it kind of moved a little fast, but other than that, it is Alana's story. And it's part of what she wanted to tell, and it's her point of view. So, for me, it's kind of like a really big step in growing up and kind of owning your story. Thompson's 28-year-old sister, Jessica Shannon, added, "She got to express her story herself, not through somebody else." In I Was Honey Boo Boo, Thompson opened up about life as a TLC star after her Toddlers and Tiara's appearance launched her into stardom, as well as her struggles at home with her mother, who struggled with drugs for years. Thompson accused Mama June of having stolen $35,000 from her at the height of her addiction in an interview with Last Month, saying that the fee she earned from Dancing with the Stars Juniors was only recently repaid to her. Alana Thompson visits Page 6 Radio to discuss the 100th episode of Mama June Family Crisis at SiriusXM Studios on May 30, 2025 in New York City. Photo by Gary Gershoff, Getty Images. However, there was no sorry, said Thompson, who also claims she's never received any money from her years on Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. Mama June has now been sober for more than 5 years, but the teen admitted that forgiving her for her past behavior is a journey. "Was hard, but at the end of the day, she's my mom," she said. "When she was bad in her addiction, just kept thinking about the day she'd recover. We're going pretty good. Hopefully it lasts. Just no longer have any expectations for her."